Hi, my name is Frank Strong, and I work at the Central Iowa Center for Independent Living. Today I have a very special guest, Terry Anderson. And Terry, you want to say hi to our video audience?
Hi there, how are you?
Terry here is somebody that's been working with our program for a long time and really been a great president for our organization. Now, how did you find out about us?
Well, actually, I used to work just diagonally from here at Wells Fargo, and I was walking around in the Skywalk one day, found this. I have a son with disabilities, and I just thought I'd check it out. I walked in and started talking. I had started a disability group at Wells Fargo, and these gentlemen came in and gave a presentation to them all, and we went from there.
Great. Well, we appreciate all the support you've given us. Now, for your work, you work in the information technology field, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
I wonder some days. I work for the state. Currently, I'm working with the group that works with the technology for the state budget and accounting, human resources.
Right.
But I do project type work.
So you spend a lot of time on a computer workstation.
I spend time in meetings and with people, sometimes with the workstation, learning new things.
Mm-hmm. And that's, if I'm right, if I have it right, Department of Administrative Services.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. We love our acronyms.
Yeah, well, that's government, I guess.
And actually, the acronym for acronyms is my initials, so TLA.
Well, that's great. Terry, now you were at Wells Fargo. You worked with that disability group,
Mm-hmm.
and so you've been involved. I know you were working for a time with the Braille School up there for the visually impaired folks.
My son was a student there. He's wheelchair bound, but he was a student there, and while it was still there, he got a great education from those folks. We had some issues where some parents had to do some advocacy on it. I'm a firm believer in that, and I don't see anarchy as advocacy. I see you have to stand up for people sometimes, and you have to teach other people to stand up for themselves. I think that's an important part of life, regardless of your abilities.
Well said, very well said. I know that you are a firm advocate, and you spend a good bit of your time on that area, but you also have some hobbies. I understand you're interested in some sports. Is that right?
I do. I may upset people. I'm a Hawkeye fan.
Well, the nicest people are, so.
Well, well, there's other groups that don't agree entirely about that. Like the Bears, I like the Cubs. We go to different games upon occasion. Ben loves listening to all of them on the radio. He's tight with everybody on the radio, or thinks he does.
Right, right. Well, he's somebody that loves radio, and I know he listens to radio a lot, and that's great. That's a lot of fun. Now, and you're still involved with the center.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing some things with strategic planning, and you're doing some things with getting out in the community, I understand.
Well, our goals as a center are to be able to reach the groups that the groups that are not currently using the center's resources, to try and improve in ways where people can feel comfortable coming in here, then they'll benefit from them. As a Center for Independent Living, that's what we're charged with. The board is charged with finding ways financially to help make that happen and to oversee the overall operations, but not the day-to-day operations. That's not our charge at all. So initiatives, one major initiative we want to get taken care of as soon as possible is our website. We want to have a place where we can host these videos that is easier for stakeholders to be able to come and look or listen and tell what's going on, to have up-to-date information, to make it easily changeable, not only for the staff, but if some of the stakeholders want to learn some of those skills, to help them put that on their resume so they have the knowledge to do that. Does that mean we want to hand it over and just state everything? But we have a lot of opportunities for people to learn new skills and to be able to transfer them over onto a resume and potentially use that in the job market.
Absolutely. Very well said. Well, I appreciate that, and I know you're going to be working with the staff and overseeing some focus groups and other things coming up so that we do more outreach in the community, and that's very exciting.
It is.
Anything else you want to share with our group here?
Well, the only thing I can say is something we've discussed many times is everybody's going to end up as somebody with a disability. Some of us end up sooner than later. You got a couple of these, it starts there. You have other things. We don't know what it's like to have it our whole life, but we're going to end up that way. So you might as well help now instead of waiting around.
That's right. Well, I thank you for your time. It's been a joy having you here at the center and during this interview. Thanks so much, folks, and we'll have another interview for you soon.